Well, it's a perfect song for Halloween, right? Because it's, she dresses up as somebody else. She's in a costume, right? Yeah. Now, that doesn't mean we're not doing mandolin practice at all. At all. Now, I'm going to start today's lesson with a couple of variations on yesterday, okay? Because it was like, remember? You remember that? You remember that from yesterday? The lesson? That was yesterday's lesson. Now, I finally found a pick, too. Tomorrow, some of you know this, is Halloween. Today's the 30th day of the 10th month of the 2015th year after, I don't know, things became more common. Now, the important thing to remember is, ready? Ta, ta, ti, tu, to, ta, ta, ta. Okay. Ta, 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 to, ta, 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 to, ta, 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 ta. Okay, and then, now, when we change that up, got it. Now, you try. Good, you're doing great. You're doing great. Keep that up. There you go. There you go. Get those fingers into it. That's part of it. You got to get your fingers into it, but your mind has to be there too. You want to get them heartstrings going too. Pump. Let that blood pump. You got a blood pumper in here? I got one. It's like, okay. Blood pumper's got to be pumping. Oh yeah, yeah. Anyway, you know what I was watching this morning? This movie, this film, I like Kate Bush, and Delia's Song of Summer, that was one of those songs that it came to me later. I didn't like it at first. I heard it maybe a couple years ago, and I was like, man, don't get it. Then one day it just sort of clicked, and it was like, Delia's. And there was something like, what's going on? Like, what is this? And I thought about that part of the song where she's like, la, da, 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 da. And I was like, what the fuck is this, right? Then, okay, so then, this is how life happens. So, I was hanging out with a special woman. And we were looking into, I gotta change it. I can really talk like that all day if you want. And we were looking at some Ken Russell films, like, you know, what's the one where The Devils. There was The Devils. I wanted to show her the scene, the uncensored part of The Devils, with all the crucifixes and the sex and the convent and the just looking at the psychosis of, I mean, what was Russell trying to talk about there? Was he saying, like, look what this religion has done to us? Like, it's made us all fucked up, and we're still having orgies or whatever, you know. I don't know what his agenda was, but, yeah, something interesting about The Devils. Anyway, then I was like, let's look at his other filmography. And I've been looking into, like, like Tony Scott. I just sometimes looking at directors, and because we were watching The Hunger the other day. Ooh, yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah, baby. Alright, actually, no, I can play this thing. I can. You just want to hear this song from yesterday, don't you? Everyone wants to hear this. The big hit. Now, yeah. Fuck, I got totally sidetracked. Ken Russell directed. I saw the fucking movie, Delia's Song of Summer, which I guess Kate Bush had seen that film back in, well, I mean, film came out in '68. Obviously, she called a track that, she called a song that, I think on Never Forever or something. I'm like, fuck, man, like, huh, Ken Russell did that movie in '68, and whatever. So, it's just odd how sometimes things happen. But, so I watched it. You can watch it on YouTube, and, it's pretty cool, actually. It looks neat. I mean, I watched like maybe 20 minutes. But the thing is, the scene is in there where he goes, Delius, the composer, Frederick Delius, he's sitting in a chair, quite blind, sitting there, and he's like, he's telling this, he needs like a helper. He has like there's this young chap he's going to be his like understudy, he's going to compose or something. You know, he's going to help Delius write, you know, transcribe or whatever, dictate stuff. And stuff. But what happens is, there's that part where he's like, he tells the guys like, write this down, and it's like, and you can see how much fun Kate Bush would have had going. You know, there's something amusing to her about that. Quite amusing. Now, I don't usually do this. What I'm going to do here is, this is the scale that we learned in Frontesia. Frontesia has different scales. I don't know what this is doing. Oh, excuse me. I want to read something too. I think I should read something kind of I should read something Halloween-y. I think I should read one of my fucking stories, actually. Where's the goddamn pick? Alright, yeah, you know what? That's enough for now. You have learned enough. You don't need any more lessons today. Just get out there and play. Get out there and play. You gotta do it yourself, okay? No one can teach you how to play music. It just comes out of your soul fibers, and you get in there and you get it done. You want to make that note squeal like a little pig on its deathbed. You just put a hot poker through that pig's neck, and he's squealing and squirming, making these sounds like you want to get that sound, that expressive quality, that tone where I'm having a real bad day, and all I hear is it's like the moaning of the sea in the underwater chambers of destiny. Okay, yeah, there's a pick. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with something. That's very... What would L. Ron Hubbard say? That's balderdash. That's very. What did he say? Oh man, he says something in one of those emu tapes. He's like, fuck, I can't remember it. It's so funny. I'm a big fan, actually. I like L. Ron. I mean, he's a nut job, but... Enjoy the rest of your day, please. Don't make me come over there.